All right. Here to do the first video and the first real video covering a coaching plan that I'm putting together for a client. We're making good progress. So far, so good. This stuff is all in play right now, so I'm excited to share it with you guys. I'm going to give the outline of some of this stuff, some of the key points that I've been covering with this client. The topic of today, hey Nick, the topic of today once again is going to be getting clear on what it is that you want to do. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to find out and how to decide and how to determine what your purpose is. It's really an interactive process, so excited to share that with you. Tips on that with you. I think that's a really exciting personal journey. So we're talking about that with the client, and we're really, the next two parts of this series will be talking about our reasons why, a little bit of intention setting, and then finally leading into the coaching plan, energy maintenance, mindfulness, so on and so forth. Thanks everybody. Hi, Kyle. Hi, Trev, Chase. Thanks for coming, guys. Excited to share this stuff with you. So just to get started, this is covering a coaching plan that I've put together for a client, and this client has had success that a lot of people would be jealous of, people that they want, but they're feeling like there's not that level of fulfillment in their life that they want, that they're after. So we've been working on coming up with what is it that the impact that my client is wanting to have. So the first thing that we're doing is we're starting with passion. Really the fundamental part of finding what it is that we want to do in our life is finding something that really lights us up. And that's can be different for everybody. Think of a time that you felt energized, that you lost track of time, that you just forgot that everything else was even real for the time that you were doing it. If you can align and hone in on what that thing is for you, what makes you, where's your spark, that's a brilliant place to start in determining what it is that you want to go after in your life. And then really the rest of that process is a great journey. But one thing that I'm working with this client on is the no-fail exercise. So what this is anytime you're thinking of, like if I just didn't have to worry like about messing up or running out of money, whatever it is, I would do this thing. And I would go after it 100%. Think about what that is and use that as a weather vane for your biggest passions. It's a really good indicator, a really good exercise, something that we're working on. And I really do believe, and something that I'm working with this client on, is all of us are drawn innately to our purpose. And there's a word in Sanskrit for this. It's called dharma, and it means your purpose for being, your life's purpose. And really a big part of the practice around following your dharma is that we are called to this. And it's part of our practice to develop that. The second thing that I wanted to share with you guys today that we're working on with this client is really aligning with your values. So values are a fundamental part of who we are. I think of them a little bit like our operating system. They influence how we operate. They influence how we interpret things that happen to us. So this is good, this is bad. It's all really personal based on how we interact with our own feelings and the beliefs that we have, and we can drill these down to our values. So, a lot of us, myself included, have done a lot of, it's not something that we always think about. So it's a practice to develop awareness of your values. And one exercise that I'm giving the client is what's called the value stack. And I actually did this with a coach of mine recently. It was really helpful. The value stack is where you write down, you can start with 10, you can start with 20, whatever you want to do, and you can list them all out and then put them all visible, and think about, if I had to start taking these away one by one, which one would I give up first? So at the end of this exercise, you can have an ordered list. This is what's important to me. And at the end, I had trouble, like, I only started with 10 and it was very difficult. So once you get down to like 4 or 5, it starts to get impossible. It's very challenging, but it's a good exercise in determining what's important to you. Final note on values. We are happiest when we're in alignment with our values. We are most expressive. We feel content with ourselves and comfortable because we're upholding the integrity of ourselves. The last thing and the most important question that I have asked this client, and what I would ask of you when you're thinking about what it is that you want to do with your life: what is your story? You are the author of your own personal narrative. You're writing whatever you want to write. It's entirely up to you. So when we have an open book, it can see that there is an endless field of possibilities in front of us, and that can be intimidating. Or we can choose to see that as there are no limits to what I can do. So one way to refine down into what my story is, asking yourself this, would be to start with an impact statement. So this could be something like, I want to do X. I want to help somebody with X. I want to have this impact on people. And you can transition that impact statement into a personal mission statement. So a personal mission statement might be, it's my purpose to help others see, grow, however that may look for you. Maybe it's, I want to help others enjoy food, or discover the world of food, or help others learn how to do sales. Anything you want. It's entirely personal. The real effective part of this comes in when we take our impact statement and our personal mission statement and we turn that into a metaphor for ourselves. So this could be something like, I am a lighthouse, or I am a shepherd, or I am a tutor, or I am a student. These personal metaphor statements are an analogy to who we are, what we do, and they can be really helpful in retaining what it is that we, what our mission is, and keeping us on track. So thank you guys all. My phone is telling me that it's low on juice, so thanks for joining me. I'm going to let everybody go and hopefully get a chance to save this video as well. All of these are posted back to my IGTV and on my YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you got a lot of value out of this, and look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks so much.